Here we go. It's that time, you all. It's that time. Y'all join in. Join in. As you coming in, tag, share, and invite. Don't be afraid to send your hearts. Y'all come in. Come in. It's 12 o'clock. It's 12 o'clock. I say it all the time. This is the only time that the hands are straight up. Everyone come in. Tag, share, and invite. Tag, share, and invite. Y'all come in, send your hearts, thumbs up, comments. Come on in, come on in. Come on in, you all. Join in. Let's get ready to go somewhere. Let's get ready to go somewhere. Let me give you a word. Yep, at 12 o'clock. Hands are straight up. You need something that's going to, watch this, revive you, refill you. Just before the weekend. Let me give y'all something today. While you're coming on, do me a favor. How you doing, son? How you doing, son? Pastor V, Pastor Steve, and Lady V. Sister Luma's good to see you. Sister Jackie, what's going on? All of you all that are coming on. Sister Pat, all of you all. Come on. Come on, Sister Nesbitt, Renee, all of you all. Keita, Rosia, Sister Rose. It's good to see all of you all. Y'all coming on. Deacon Rosia, what's up? Lady C, what's going on, girl? Love you. Hey, y'all come on. Why y'all coming on? Do me a favor. Lift them hands up. 12 o'clock is the only time the hands are straight up. Lift them hands up. You over in one. What's up, bro Joe? What's going on, bro Joe and Sister Bill? Hey, lift them hands up. You owe God a praise. You owe it to him. He woke you up this morning. You're here, clothed in your right mind. Come on. And I pray that you're at peace. I have something for you on today. Y'all come on. Join in. Join in. Give you a few more seconds. Tag, share, and invite. Sister Brittany, hello. Hello. You all come in. Man, everyone that's coming on. If you're new to this station, what we do, if you're new to this Facebook Live, if you're new to this, come in. Lift them hands up. Lift them up. Lift them up. We owe him praise. This is the day that the Lord has made. I'm going to rejoice. I'm going to be glad in it. What's up, son? Daquan, good to see you, man. Good to see you, Minister Durant. Hey, good to see all of you all that are coming in. I feel it in my spirit. I hope y'all jazzing, y'all jamming with me. Got a little jazz in the background just to mellow you out. I know some of you all working hard, getting your day started. Y'all trying to make things happen. I understand, but it cannot get any better than this unless you put him in it. Come on. The only thing can make it better, put him in it. Put him in it. My daughter, Sakithia, hello. All of you all that are coming on, tag, share, and invite. Tag, share, and invite. I'm going to give you a few more seconds. Oh, what's up, bro? Jeff, my brother, Jeff. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Y'all come on. Give you a few more seconds. Hey, let them know we on. And it's about to go down. Let them know we on. We're on. We're on. We're on. We're on. Hello, Starling. Hey, girl, how are you? How are you? How are you? Hey, good to see all of you all that are coming on. Before we get ready to go off, watch this. Before we get ready to get started, tag, share, and invite. If you have not took the moment to lift them hands up just to say thank you, you need to do that now. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. Let's get started. Let's get started. Let's get started. Just a little bit of jazz. Let's get started. Hey, we're about to go there. Let's get started. Let's get started. Listen to me. Listen to me. Make sure you tag, share, and invite. 12 o'clock is the only time that the hands are straight up. If you on here today, God has something for you. You're that much closer to your miracle, to your breakthrough. Today we're going to talk about, for a moment, just to encourage you, just to motivate you. We're going to talk about the knots, K-N-O-T-S, the knots of life. The knots of life. The knots of life. The knots of life. Listen to me. We talk about the knots of life. It have me to think about, do y'all hear me? If y'all hear me, send something so I can see some movement. Let me know that everything is still good. If you all hear me, send a heart, send something. Let me know that you all are still there. Let me know that you all are still there. I don't see any move. Okay, very good. Thank you, son. Thank you, son. We're talking about the knots of life. The knots of life. When that dropped in my spirit, the first thing came to mind was my dad. I thought about him. You know, I can remember he was in the kitchen. He walked in there and he said, I got to replace part of my floor that was in the kitchen. All because there was a water leak. There was some water damage to that area up under there. So my dad gets his skill saw. He began to cut in the floor. Oh, we're going somewhere. He began to cut in the floor. And as he was cutting in the floor, he hit one of the boards. And I can remember it plain as day because I was watching. My daddy was a hardworking man. He was hardworking man, ex-military, ex-Green Beret. I mean, I learned a lot from him. But he was working on the floor and he had the skill saw. And while he was cutting in the floor, the skill saw hit one of the boards that had a knot in it. Y'all gonna follow me after a while. The saw actually hit a board that had a knot in it, And when the saw hit it, it caused the blade to bounce back. It caused the saw to come back. And when the skill saw came back, it went through my dad's shoe. It cut through my dad's shoe and cut directly down the center through the bone and all in his big toe. I never forget that. I'm looking in a frantic mode. Didn't know. Dad, let's go. Dad, come on. Let's go. I got to get you to the hospital, man. Let's go. My dad was still calm. Sister D, good to see you. He remained calm, peaceful. He said, nah, I got to finish this floor. He did not take his shoe off. I said, Dad, but we have to go. He says, no, I got to finish this floor. I have to finish this floor. In other words, he was simply saying, I have to keep it going. I have to keep going. Even though I hit a knot and it bounced back, it hit me, cut me. I see the damage, but I know that if I don't go ahead and repair this, it's going to cause more damage. I said all that to say this. Sometimes in life, or sometime on this journey, or on this thing called life, on this journey of life, there are going to be knots along the way. Knots, bumps, holes. They're going to be along the way. And some of them you cannot go around. Some of them you're going to hit because you're not going to see them. The knot that was in the board, my daddy didn't see it. Even though the blade was sharp, but it still caused the skill saw to come back and hit my dad's toe. The skill saw literally went through his shoe, hit his big toe, go down the center. But my dad didn't frantic. He didn't frantic. But on this journey of life, we're going to have that problem, that same problem. Knots are going to be on the journey. Holes are going to be on the journey. Other words, disappointments, letdown, all of them are part of the journey. And when you hit them, they hurt you. But it's all about what you do after you hit, after you encounter the hurt. That's what it's all about. It's all about what you do afterwards. My dad said, no, I'm not going to stop. And I'm not going to take my shoe off, which was wise. Because if he had taken the shoe off, by the shoe being tied on his foot, it would have swollen. But the actual shoe was keeping the pressure on there so it wouldn't do what it desired to do. I hope that you all have followed me thus far. And that's the same way it is in life. We have to learn how to keep moving. We have to learn how to keep it going. If the enemy can ever send something your way or allow something that you have encountered in your life to stop you from your purpose, from what you're doing, from what you're called to do, from what you're chosen to do, he feels as though that he have won the battle. But you have to let the enemy know, it hurt me, but it didn't stop me. Oh man, that's enough to go to running about. That's enough to go to start running right there. What you encountered, it hurt you, but don't allow it to stop you. Don't allow it to stop you. Because if he can stop your momentum, he has you. You have to keep moving. You have to keep going. There's too much in your life. There's too much that God has for you. There's too much that's on the journey that God has laid out for you. But you have to have a well made up mind that I'm going to keep going. I know I'm going to encounter some things. I know it's going to hurt. I know I may have to cry sometimes. I know at times I'll be by myself sometimes. But someone say right now that I'm talking to you, say to yourself, but I got to keep going. I got to keep going. Because what don't kill you makes you stronger. I hope that just blessed someone. The enemy, if he had his way, he would have taken all of us out a long time. I'm talking about long time ago. But I thank God that he's not in control of my life, your life. He cannot do no more to us than God allows. And what makes it so good? Y'all thought I was going to say bad. What makes it so good? God allows the enemy to put the knots on your journey, to put the stumbling blocks, to put the holes. God placed them there sometime himself to cause some aggravation, to cause some pain, to cause some cuts, to make you bleed, just to see how bad do you want it. Just to see how bad do you really want it. Are you going to give up? Are you going to throw in the towel because something hurt you on the journey? It's just preparing you for where you're going. That's all. And watch this. After all of that is over with, you're able to tell someone else about it. It took pain to produce a testimony to share with someone else to let them know how he brought you through it. After my dad was done, took him to the hospital. The people at the hospital was in a frantic mode. Like, what in the world? My dad, listen to me. My dad wasn't in a panic mode. They gets him. They clean his toe up. This is where they messed up at. As bad as the cut was and had went through some of the bone, they stitched it up and caused a problem. When they stitched it up, listen to me, when they stitched it up, it closed, but it made his toe swell up full of infection. I'm going to pause right there just for a moment and speak this right here. Some people can see what you're dealing with and they want to do stuff to try to alleviate the problem instead of assessing the damage. I'm going to say that again. Some people can see what you're dealing with and what you're going through, and they want to try to help you alleviate the problem instead of assessing the damage. What they should have done was assess it instead of just seeing a cut, but see what really did get cut. Lord, have mercy, have mercy. They stitched it up. I take my dad home. His toe swells up, his big toe swells up. Infection. Now I take him to the VA. My dad, I'm just sharing all this, just testimony, just to help you all out. My dad is diabetic. He was a diabetic. And here's the situation. He gets to the VA. They open it back up. They said they should have never stitched it up. We're going to have to cut this part of your toe off. Watch this. We're going to have to cut your toe off at the first joint. My dad's response was, no, don't cut it at the first joint. Go all the way down to the last joint and cut it off. He says, go all the way down to the last joint and cut it off, because I don't want to have to come back in and y'all have to try to cut me again. This is what I'm simply saying. If you're going to do surgery on me, if you're going to do something on me, don't do something temporary that's going to cause me to come back. Here it is. The knots that's on your life should teach you a lesson to the point of where you learn from it and not go back to it and hit that same knot again. Am I helping somebody? It should help you. It should help you. It hurt you to the point of where watch this. It hurt you to the point of where in your mind you wanted to give up. But that little small voice was telling you, you got this, keep going. And you says, okay, you hurt me, go all the way down a little bit deeper. Because the deeper you go, that lets me know you're not coming back after me. You hurt me one time, it's not going to happen again. Because one of you all say, if y'all don't mind and you ain't too proud and you ain't got, come on, and just try to help you out on your lunch break and you ain't too proud. Let the enemy know, not this time. I'm not going to give up. You hurt me. Go ahead and do what you do. Because when I come back, I'm going to tell the goodness. I'm going to tell the story. I'm going to tell the story. The cut that the VA done to my dad by cutting his toe off all the way down at the joint. Watch this. He had to stay in the VA for a little while. He had to stay there for a little while. Yes, he did. To get better. Here you are. When you hurt, you have to stay in God. You have to make sure that you're in the sanctuary. You have to make sure that you're well connected. Watch this. To get your healing, to get what you're standing in need of. My dad didn't have to go around telling everybody what was what. They saw it. They was asking questions, but my dad didn't answer them. Why? Because it's not their business. People want to know your story, but they don't want to go through your pain. That should have freed 12 of you all right there. That should have freed 12 of you all right there. I'm not trying to be anybody else. I'm just being me. I'm just being me. You ain't have to tell everybody your story. Yeah, this hurt me. No. Let the life you live speak for you. Let the life I live speak for me. On this journey, knots are going to be there. Knots, they're going to be there. Pitfalls, holes, setbacks, blocks, boulders, they're going to be there. And some of them you're going to run into. And if it was left up to the thing that was in your journey, that was on that trail, that was on your journey, if it was left up to it, it would have took you out. But you're still standing. So don't allow what you've been through, what you have encountered in your life, to stop you. Lay hands on yourself quickly. I know we're not in church. I'm just trying to motivate you. I got to keep going. I'm going to keep going. And sometime on the journey, while you're still going, you can keep going with tears in your eyes and still make progress. You can keep going while you're bleeding, still make progress. The knots of life. The knots of life. Be encouraged. Each of you, be encouraged. You are going to sustain some damage. You're going to sustain some hurt. Bumps, bruises. You're going to sustain that on this journey, in this thing called life. You're going to sustain that. But don't allow what you sustain to stop you from your purpose. My dad didn't stop until he finished the floor. Then he says, watch this. Then he goes to the doctor. Some things happen just to see if you're going to give up. And if you can't take it, you can't make it. But look back over your own life. Do me that favor. I don't want you to have a flash, F-L-A-S-H. I don't want you to have a flashback. I want you to have a flesh, F-L-E-S-H, a flashback. And see what you have overcame. See what you have overcome. How he brought you over it. You survived it. And in your mind, you thought it was going to take you out. But you're saying now, I'm going to finish this. I'm going to keep going. When you make up in your mind, I'm about done. When you make up in your mind, I'm going to keep going. That you're going to keep moving. And you tell that boulder, when you tell that knot, everything that was on your journey, thank you for hurting me. I'm good now. I'm going to keep going. People will walk away from you all because of your determination. They can't handle it. Many love to see you quit, but many can't stand with you when you're determined to stand, to keep going. I speak that over your life. I speak that in your spirit. You're not a quitter. You've been hurt so many times. It have built you up. Some of the stuff that hurts you, you should be resistant to it now. It don't even faze you. If it didn't kill you, It only made you stronger. It's a part of the journey. The knots. It's a part of the journey. The holes. It's a part of your journey. Stumbling blocks. I know what I'm speaking is all the negative things that there's some positive, but you can't have good without the bad. You can't. But Romans 8, I'm not trying to go with the word. He said, for we know all things, the knots, the boulders, the rain, the thunderstorm, all things work together for the good of them that love the Lord and are called according to his. Do y'all catch me? I'm just trying to encourage you while you're on your little lunch break. Y'all can eat well. But watch this. There's 20 of you all on here right now. You owe God a praise. Oh yeah, some of you all thinking, oh yeah, I know. I've been hurt. And in the midst of the hurt, you lost some blood. It made you bleed. But you didn't bleed out. You're still here. You are still able, watch this day, to lift them hands up and look back and see where he brought me from. Them hands, Lord, I thank you. Because I wouldn't have made it this far without you. Say it to yourself. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep moving. Yes. I'm going to keep growing. I'm going to keep going. People don't like it when you walk in that type of authority. When you have that mindset, people don't like it. You have to watch this. You have to make sure you convince yourself, not others. You're standing, not for others, but for yourself and God. Stand firm. Stand firm. When you're hurting, watch this. My dad, I'm going to add this part. My dad was a deacon in the church. Yes. My dad was a deacon in the church. Ex-military. Green Beret. Something serious. But he knew God. He stayed in the church. Am I helping somebody? Am I helping someone? This is it. When you're hurting, I'd rather hurt in the house than hurt outside of it. Lord, I'd rather hurt and know that I'm in the sanctuary where I'm going to be taken care of, which is the hospital. Are y'all following me? That's what the church is. All of us come there hurt. Yes, all of us got something wrong. But I'm not going to allow what's wrong with me to make me not go to the hospital or stay in there. Be encouraged. Stay focused. You got this, man. You got this. Each of you. You got this. I promise you. You got this. You got it. You got it. You got this. Do me a favor. Lay them hands on yourself. Say this. I got this. Whew. So what? It happened. I got this. I got this. Be encouraged. Each of you all. Stay focused, man. Stay focused. Keep your head up. Life is what it is. But if he be for us, it don't matter who try to come against us. Good to see you, Sister Joe. Hey, love each and every one of you all. Stay focused, stay encouraged. Know that God have you. You was hurt, but you're still here. It didn't kill you. It only made you better. Keep going. The knots of life, they're there. You can't avoid them. If you all enjoyed this word on today, if you all enjoyed this level up moment, I need for each of you all right now to go to my Cash App. My Cash App is $H Channel 3. Once again, my Cash App is $H Channel 3. H Channel 3. I got my son on there. Hey, A-Train, good to see you, man. Good to see you. Love you, boy. Love you, man. Love you. You legend. Come on. Alizé, love you all. Go to my Cash App, $H Channel 3. Be a blessing. I'm telling you, when you learn how to sow from a good place, God will bless you. I'm a living witness. Be encouraged. Until next time, y'all do me a favor. We're going to get ready to let you go. Lift them hands up one more time. Let them know I made it. I thank you. I'm still here. I'm still here. Should have been gone. But I lift my hands up because I'm still here. Y'all be encouraged. Be encouraged. Stay focused. Stay tuned. Until next time, y'all do me a favor. Level up. I love each and every one of you all, man. Until next Thursday, unless God says something different, I see you all then. Peace.